started in man coverage, and I had my guy, and I bailed because I knew what he was going to do, and I just ran up on the route, got the ball. The ball was like directly right in my stomach, and I just got in, and I had to use my speed and just outrun everyone and score.
When you broke away, did you feel like the game had turned?
Yeah, definitely. Like, me getting that pick six will have like more momentum on the team, and you know, just build up the team and have more energy and get on with the game.
All right, one question please for the senior year, Kyle. One question for the junior cousin, Kyle. Obviously, you transferred into this program, but you've obviously been here for some time now. Please reflect upon your time here as a Tuscarora Husky. What it's meant to you, generally speaking.
Well, also, I just want to appreciate all the coaches and the players for just bringing me in, me transferring from another school, you know, where I didn't necessarily get the best opportunities. Coach Jeanette's like, you can come in, he runs a good program, and he's like, I'll give you an opportunity to show me what you can do. And just came in, worked hard, because he preaches working hard, and getting that work in. Like, because somebody else could be working if you're not working one day. He preached that, I did it, and never went back. So I'm just grateful for this program. It's really helped me. It's made me a great young man, too.
Obviously, just doing another year with this program, obviously, can I ask you please to look back upon this year, what it's meant to you growth-wise, and how you're going to take it going forward?
So we had a lot of juniors on this team, and to the seniors that are graduating, they gave it all and they played great. But next year we're coming back and we're going to have the same mentality. We want to be back here, but we want a different outcome, and that's what we expect. So.
And a question for Coach. Obviously, this is a very young team, not a whole lot of seniors. How do you look upon this year relative to what you might have coming back next year?
You know, I don't ever really look at it like that.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I know that you have a young team, and you know, if you kind of look at it like that, you never get here. You know, we got here because we don't really care. You know, if we're sophomores or juniors or freshmen. You know, and I think that's the mentality that you want to have as a program. And so, sure, you know, and now we'll move forward, we'll regroup, you know, and we're excited about the kids who we have coming back, obviously. But right now, it's really more about the guys who are leaving and honoring what they've done for our program. And you know, we made a run that nobody thought we'd make, and it's a testament to that senior group, and not saying, hey, wait till next year. There's never next year. All you got's today. So.
Oh, Kyle, what about that run? You lost to Stonebridge, and then you guys found ways to win. I mean, what's that run like?
It's amazing, honestly. I mean, you take it like, we beat Broadway and Stonebridge. They were the two teams that beat us before, so we were both like, we can see it again. We're going to see it again. And we just went and practiced hard, you know, locked in, and practiced for big-time situations, like fourth-quarter situations, and we were ready to rock and roll when the time came.
Coach, what do you think makes Highland Springs hard to defend?
Speed. I mean, they're fast. They're fast everywhere. You know, and they tackle well. I think that they do a good job. You know, and we play. You know, again, it's kind of a style of play, and it's a tough matchup. You know, I mean, I think if they came up and played in our district, they'd have a really hard time week in and week out. You know, matching up against some of the teams we play. But it's hard when you come down and we don't. You know, it's a very different type. I think it's a different speed of the game, and that was a little tough for us to adjust to a little bit. But you know, I mean, mostly we just missed tackles. To be honest, we went back in the first half, and you know, really so they're a great football team. I mean, you know, obviously.
Coach, can I ask you, when you look at this sheet, so you look at the sheet there, what do you see? What stands out to you as you look at that piece of paper, please?
Well, I mean, in fact, we got more first downs than them. That's pretty disappointing, you know, when you know, when you're able to, you know, hit 18 to their 15, you know, that means we gave up some big plays, and that's usually what that means, you know, is that, so we did some good things, and, you know, statistics aren't, you don't look at those statistics and say, wow, that's an unbalanced game, but we gave up, we didn't, you know, we preach not giving up big plays, and that does come down to tackling, and we didn't do that tonight. And offensively, we put our defense in terrible situations, and so you can't do that either.
Justin, it seemed like at some point before halftime, maybe before the touchdown throw, you could just tell this entire team settled down and finally got comfortable. What do you think it was that made everybody finally get active?
I thought it was in the second half after Alex's pick six. Like the whole sideline even just erupted, and it felt like everybody got more comfortable, and it felt like we were back at home playing. And I think that was a big difference maker after that.
Let's start with Kyle here. I'd like to hear from all four of you on this. Just a statement about resiliency of this team. I mean, 3 wins by 6 points. I mean, it could have been a little luck, but it was really mental toughness. Never mind what I would think. I'd like to hear what you have to say about the resiliency and mental toughness of your team this year.
I would say, honestly, it's kind of like we're in bad situations, and our coaches always say just keep your heads, don't turn on each other, because if you do that, you're already beating yourself. So when we got in those situations, we were able to stay calm and be able to execute under pressure. I mean, we practice all the time, 2-minute drill practice, knowing like where to get out of bounds, where to catch the ball, where to line up. So we're just ready when those moments came.
For me, I think a lot of it's just that you always kind of preach that because that's what you want your, I always think of these kids as my own children, and you want your children to be resilient, and handle what comes their way in life. And, I think for us, I think that the first broad run game was actually probably the biggest place where we kind of had a meltdown in the 4th quarter, and they came back and beat us. And I think at that point we realized, we're our own worst enemy. I think we talked about that a lot. And once we realized that, and I think we embraced that, we said anything's possible with this group if you guys stick together and believe in each other. And we're just really blessed. I mean, I feel unbelievably blessed to have the coaching staff that I have and the support and the kids that I think they're going to handle things in life. I'm not worried about them when they move on from here. And I think that's, it's football and it's a game and it's great that they had all these great comebacks, but it's more important what they do moving forward.
So I think this team has so much heart in wanting to finish the game, the drive to win. And after those 2 losses to Stonebridge and Broad Run, we told ourselves we don't want to lose to those Aspirin teams again. And I just think that drove us through those those stretch of games where it was 1 point and we just wanted it more.
We just kept our heads up. Close games, we needed to keep our heads up and look past the bad things that happened during the game. And we just worked harder on practice, liftings, and we just got the benefit of it and beat these teams.
Anything else? Thanks, guys.